In the Middle East, we begin this half hour with the war in Iran. U.S. and Iranian negotiators reached a tentative agreement Thursday to extend the ceasefire. U.S. officials saying it starts a new round of talks on Iran's nuclear program. But Iran did not immediately confirm any deal. 17's correspondent Robert Sherman has the latest from Doha.
President Trump is weighing his options, holding meetings today in the Situation Room to determine the proper path forward when it comes to Iran. He has laid out his red lines, and those include Iran vowing to never pursue a nuclear weapon, reopening of the Strait of Hormuz without tolls and removing all mines, the lifting of the U.S. naval blockade, the destruction of enriched uranium, and then at this juncture, no money being exchanged or any of those frozen assets that Iran has being released. That is what the president wants to see in the long run, but he has a decision to make about whether to pursue this 60-day memorandum of understanding or not. Key diplomacy taking place throughout the day. The foreign minister of Pakistan meeting with Secretary of State Marco Rubio in Washington. Pakistan has played that key mediating role between Tehran and the United States. And we know that the discussions about the situation between those two countries and the current status here in the Middle East on the docket of discussions. Another element to all these negotiations in the region, Lebanon. On the one hand, Iran says that they want an all-encompassing ceasefire that brings the fighting in Lebanon to an end. On the other hand, we've seen Israel expanding its military operations in Lebanon this week, especially considering that since that April 17th ceasefire between the Israeli and Lebanese governments went into effect, Hezbollah has fired over 1,000 rockets. Israel's position is that they maintain the right to defend themselves and northern Israel. But we do know that the president of Lebanon, Joseph Aoun, spoke with Secretary of State Marco Rubio today. So all different elements of the Middle East and all of those different diplomacies converging here today. In Doha, Robert Sherman, News Nation.